Yes, the amount of money generated from pornography yearly, it's about $100 billion. Whoop. Yes, I am not saying $1 billion. Neither am I saying $900 million. I am saying $100 billion is the amount of revenue generated from pornography yearly. And also, another post said that 30% of the material streamed online are pornographic material. Let me also shock you. It also says that pornography, like men that watch pornography, they are addicted to the pornography, are likely going to have decreased brain cells. They usually have decreased brain cells, especially at the left caudate, when compared to men that don't watch pornography. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as the Nurse with the Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be talking about the effects, the side effect, the dangers of pornography, what pornography is likely to do to you if you are addicted to it. But before we go into details into this class, if you are new on our YouTube channel, if this is your first time on our YouTube channel and these are content you are interested in, please click on that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Miss Mary saying thank you. Let's go. All right, welcome back. Like I earlier said, today I am going to be talking about the effects of pornography on the brain and also on the relationship. I never knew a lot of people were battling with pornography. That's just the fact. I never knew a lot of people were battling with it. It was after I made a video on masturbation, the effect of masturbation, how to stop masturbation. I started getting DMs, I started getting messages in regards to pornography, and some of my subscribers asked me to make a video on pornography, the effects and everything they need to know about pornography. And I decided to take my time to research on it and get useful materials before I come out here to talk about pornography. I'm going to be leaving the links of where I got my ideas from in the description box below. If you want to read further, you can go ahead and read further. First of all, I want to let you know that pornography affects the brain. At the very beginning, I said that pornography causes, like when a research work was done, it was found out that men who watch pornography have decreased brain cells when compared with men that do not watch pornography. And we all know that when your brain cells are decreased, especially those brain cells that are responsible for your thinking, for doing a lot of things are decreased, definitely your productivity, your focus is going to decrease in the long run. So the brain generally is affected as a result of pornography. Then that takes me to the step by step, the various points I have to share with you in regards to the effects of pornography. The first one I have to share with you is change in sexual belief. Change in sexual belief. For example, two couples, they've been married or they've been partners, they've been having sex encounters, they were happy, the woman was romantic, the woman was finding the woman so attractive, everything was going well. All of a sudden, the man decided to try pornography to learn some new sex styles. During the process of trying pornography, this man got addicted to pornography, and this pornography, like, it's been programmed in the brain. The brain registers pornography. You get, the brain bonds to pornography. So as a result of watching pornography, this man got addicted to pornography. Now he's seeing different thing about sex. He's seeing different thing about sex. He's seeing, oh, these ladies that are having sex in these pornographic videos or pictures, they're having the big boobs, they're having the big ass, their vaginal is this, the man's penis is this. So it changes their sex belief. And if they are also seeing violent sex in pornography, that might also make them feel, oh, violent sex is the best. So depending on what they've been watching, that might change their sexual belief about what they see. And if their sexual belief changes, then that takes us to the second point, which is it can affect the intimacy between partner. It can affect the intimacy between partners. When I was going through the website, I think the Covenant Eyes, I'll drop the link, they said that pornography, like the brain bonds with pornography. But sex, the real sex, actually makes you create bond with your partner. But if you are involved in pornography, you are going to be bonding with the pornographic material. You are not going to be bonding with your partner. And that can lead to the intimacy you and your partner share. It's going to be on a reduced level. I don't know if you're following now. So if you are addicted to pornography, there can be a reduced intimacy between you and your spouse. And when there is a reduced intimacy, then that takes us to the other point, which is less satisfaction. You as a man, you are no longer satisfied with what your partner is actually having to offer to you. Because at this moment, you are now making comparison with what you see in those videos. You are now making comparison with what you see in those pictures. You know, there is no longer satisfaction because pornography gives you a different sex belief about what it is not. It is unrealistic. Because these people you are watching, that is their job. That is their occupation. They are getting paid for it. So they have to do it professionally. So you are not thinking this is how it is. This is how it ought to be. This is how my partner ought to give it to me. These are the styles my partner ought. So that comparison becomes there. That whole thing becomes there. And as a result of comparison, that leads us to the other point. Low self-esteem of a partner. You are not comparing your partner. Comparing, oh, my partner is no longer good at bed. My partner is supposed to act the way these sex stars, these pornographic content creators are supposed to act. So your wife is not like, oh, I'm trying my best. I'm giving my husband the style. This is what we used to do. All of a sudden, my husband changed suddenly. I don't know what to do. Because of that, your wife or your partner, it might be a man or a woman, like start saying, feeling less of themselves, feeling that, oh, they are not good enough. They are not capable of satisfying you as a man. So that is why it is better, it is advisable not to give it a thought, not to even start it at all. Because like the brain is involved, the brain is being rewired to find this pleasure in pornography. I don't know if we are following how it affects. First of all, I said it changes your sexual belief. As a result of that change in sexual belief, it affects the intimacy of the partner. Because of that intimacy that is affected, it leads to less satisfaction. The man is no longer satisfied. There is comparison, and that can lead to low self-esteem of that man's or that woman's partner, whoever is watching the pornography. It can affect the partner's self-esteem, thereby resulting in low self-esteem. Then that takes me to the other point. It can affect daily functioning. Remember, the brain cells are decreasing, so it can affect your productivity. It can affect your activities. Instead of you to be doing something productive, you are focusing your full attention on pornography. So as a result of you focusing it on that pornography, you are diverting your attention from what you ought to be doing, because this thing is addictive. For example, you started with 5 minutes. It might graduate to 1 hour. You won't even know that time is clocking fast. So that's why it's advisable not to start it at all. And also, research has shown that men who masturbate, they usually have unstable mental health, especially depression, anxiety. It affects them a lot. This is what I have read from Covenant Eyes. I was able to go through the website and I got some useful content. I'm going to drop the link. So it can lead to depression, can lead to anxiety, especially if they want to stop. And it can also lead to guilt, especially the ones that want to stop as a result of religious reasons. As a result, they are not satisfying their partner. It can lead to this guilt. Oh, I am this, I am that. It can lead to shame. They shame themselves. They are ashamed. They are not proud. They're not proud to go outside to say, I watch pornography, because they really want to stop it. So it can lead to that guilt. It can lead to shame. Then another effect of pornography is that it can lead to STDs, sexually transmitted disease. I know you want to ask how, and you want to know, like when a man or a woman watches pornography, what they see, like these people, they are not putting on some protections, they're not using condoms. So with that mindset, these people watching pornography may want to practice exactly what they see. But these professionals in pornography, they are being tested. before they go to do their content. They are being tested, they are being screened. They don't just go and start having sex like that. So if they are not, if these people are screened, you as an individual watching it, you might have that mindset that, oh, sex ought to be like that. Forget about the STIs, forget about HIV, forget about this, forget about that. You just want to have it flesh to flesh because that is what you saw on it without even thinking about STD. So it increases. And it also increases, I feel it's going to increase rape, it's going to increase sexual violence and all that, in the sense that, for example, you are watching pornography, your partner is not around, you saw somebody with a good shape passing, even a child, because you want to like just release and free yourself as a man or as a woman, you might even rape someone. It can lead to a rape incident. It can lead to a forceful sex. So pornography is not advisable. I don't advise it in any way because addiction to pornography is destructive. Even though you easily get addicted to things, it's advisable you stay away from it totally. Same way you say people like drug addicts craving for that drugs they want to take. That is the same way pornography addictors will want to crave for those pornographic pictures. And also in terms of, I said about less productivity, you see them spending a lot on pornographic materials. Money that you're supposed to use for something productive, you want to get a lot. You want to graduate from what you are watching to get pornographic materials, and that is not good for you. And lastly, what I want to share with you is that there is a study that said that those that watch pornography are twice likely going to divorce than those that don't watch pornography. Those that watch pornography are twice likely going to divorce than those that don't watch pornography. They are not saying pornography is a cause, but they feel there's a connection between pornography and divorce. You get, generally, pornography has a lot of effects on an individual, especially when that individual is addicted to it. Please and please say no to pornographic addiction because it is going to decrease your brain cells. So like earlier said, I'm going to be dropping the link where I got this content from, where I was able to generate useful ideas to share with you. So these are the effects of pornographic addiction that you should know, in case you have this mindset of, oh, let me just watch it for 5 minutes, let me just watch it, oh, it increases to 1 hour. Please and please, you have to stop now. You have to delete all the pornographic materials you have in order not to get addicted to it in the long run. If I say I should explain the science behind this, how dopamine, oxytocin, these hormones are being released as a result of pornography, it's going to be confusing to those that are not medical, that are not in the science field. So that's why I try as much as possible to just bring it to its simplest form, rather than going into the endocrine system, the nervous system, interchanging them, mixing them, and bringing it out to the public. So this is what I have to share with you. I'm going to be making a video on 10 signs to know that you are addicted to pornography as an individual. I'm also going to be making a video on how to stop pornography. Just stay in touch, turn on the notification button so you don't miss out on any of the video. There's also something that says that pornography might cause erectile dysfunction and low libido. So different studies are being done about pornography, and a lot has negative effects when it comes to pornographic addiction. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.